Hello, I hope you can hear me live. Let me know if you can hear me. Please type yes if you can hear me. Awesome. Okay. So, welcome to our first live. This is going to be more of a demonstration. As we wait for more people to join, I will take you through an end to end demonstration of how I do my retouching. Now, we are going to be having a lot of these series for serious students. The first few ones will determine if I will continue or not. Because in the Telegram group, we have about 70 people. So I expect that every live, we should have at least half the number here. So for the first few live sessions, if the numbers are encouraging, I will continue. But if the numbers are not encouraging, I will just stop and then you would have to pay for a one-on-one session. So I would encourage you to share the link in your various photography groups so other people can join. So it will be interesting. Let me put this here. Okay. So if you want to join, awesome. I had a haircut and the barber did a very, very bad job. So forgive my haircut here. Now, you guys know I'm in Ghana. So if you don't mind, just type in the comments where you are watching from, your country that you're watching from. You can type it in the comments. Okay, as we wait for that, let me include my screen. Okay, entire screen. Just a second. Mm. Okay, so I see Ghana, I see Nigeria, Ghana, Niger. We are like brothers. Everywhere you see Ghana, you see Niger. I'm trying to share my screen and it's telling me I have to restart Chrome. So just give me 1 second. Let me restart my Chrome so I can share my screen. This is a new laptop I'm using, so I don't have my setup here. So I'm back here, and let me share my screen and let's see. Enter. Okay, so it works now. Good. All right, this is my capture one. Um, I would want to do some introduction before we start this whole thing, or I should just go straight to the point because I know most of you use Lightroom. I don't use Lightroom. I use Capture One, which is what you see on your screen, and it's not much different from Lightroom. Everything you see on the left side here, all these sliders, they are the same things you see in Lightroom, but I have never used Lightroom as a photographer. I've been doing this for the past 10 years, and I have never used Lightroom. This is Capture One. I have lots of tutorials on my YouTube channel that talks about Capture One. In fact, I have a whole playlist dedicated to Capture One. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and turn on notification so that anytime I upload new pictures, you say new picture. Anytime I upload new videos, you will get to see them. So for our sessions from now going, it's going to be Capture One and Photoshop. If you don't know how to use Capture One, you can check my videos. They are very, very easy videos to understand and follow. Also, as we move along, I will be giving Capture One lessons for those who don't know how to use it yet. For today, I'm going to take you through my retouching process, how I start and how I end. So I think here I see 4 people in here. Not encouraging, but we will just go ahead with it. Now, here we have Capture One. After shooting, you come with your SD card. So you put your card in your slot, and then you load your pictures from your card to your laptop or computer, whatever you use. And then from there, you will need a raw processor, depending on how you shot your pictures. If you shoot raw, then you will need a raw processor. And I believe most of you shoot raw. I have never shot JPEG since I started photography. I did my research and then realized that shooting raw would be the best. That is a topic we'll discuss later. Now, if you shoot raw, you will need a raw processor to process the raw because your raw pictures carry all the raw information. They are not processed, so you need to process it yourself. Okay, I believe most of you understand what raw images are. If you have any question or any suggestion or you want to say anything, just type it in the comments. I will see it and then attend to it. So let's continue. If you shoot raw, you will need a raw processor to be able to process those raw files for you. Now, that is where we have Lightroom, which most of you are used to, and then Capture One. Then there is Camera Raw. There are various raw processors that you can use, but I use Capture One, which is what you're seeing on your screen now. As I said earlier, the sliders here are the same. There is no much difference in usage between Capture One and Lightroom. It's the same way you will use it, just that some things, a little bit of things differ here, but the process is the same. If you know how to use one, you should be able to use the other. So now we will load our images, our raw images, into our raw processor. In this case, we are using Capture One. So these are raw images, okay, from the camera. Now we will need to process these images here before we will go ahead and retouch. And you know, retouching is done in Photoshop. So over here, we have this. So these sliders here are the things you're going to use to work on your images. Okay, so as I said, if you have any question, just type it in here. In fact, let me check this out now. Um, okay, so we have this here showing that. All right, so what we have here is our raw process. Where are the comments? Okay, good. So don't forget to drop your comment. If you have any question, ask and I'll answer you. So here, let me go to any of the images that we haven't selected, which is here. Okay, so assume this is what we want to work on. Okay, so this is our raw image. This image, as you see here, let me reset it. Reset. So this is the raw image straight out of camera. Welcome, Bax Media Production from Sierra Leone. So here, this is our raw image. If you look at it, even though I did my best to make the image look like the way I want in terms of lighting, we still need to raw process it to get some of the things out. If you look on her face looks a bit greenish, okay, because of some color cast and all that. Now, the background here, the white background, is not an actual background. It is a light. I used a parabolic umbrella diffuser behind her. So I placed a light behind her to push in that. So it's not a real white backdrop. It's a light that I placed behind her with a modifier in there to give me that white background. Now, if you look at her shoulder here, you realize that there is light spillage here. So yes, that's the effect I wanted to go for. So it's not a real white backdrop. It's a light that I placed behind her. So here, we would want to raw process this image to look the way we want. She's very dark. So we are going to push our sliders to give us make the image look exactly the way we want. So the first thing you want to do is the white balance. Okay, I shot this with a Sony. Each camera has its own colors. All the camera brands, they have their specific colors. Canon, I know, has magenta mostly. Nikon has more greens. Sony also has more greens. So if you look here, already the tint is negative 1.1. The Kelvin, this image is a bit warm. It's 6655, which is more towards the warm side. So if we come here and click on auto, you realize that this is where the image is supposed to be around here, because her face is not supposed to be green. It's supposed to be melanin, like dark. So with this auto white balance, we are okay with it. Now we go to exposure. If you realize her face is way exposed, too much exposed, this is not how we want it. So with the exposure, we'll come here and then go down. See, as we go down, now you can see that the background is not a white backdrop. You can see the light spilling here. So this is a softbox behind her that I have overblown to give me that white background. So here, we'll reduce it a bit. And then saturation, let me see if I want it a bit. Yes, I want it a bit saturated. So I'll go to 5. And then with the dynamic range, this is going to either make details visible, bring out, like it will recover details, or it will blow out details. So here, if you go all the way here, you see that this background is not what we want. So blow it up a bit. And then here, shadows, white, and then blacks, we can decide to push them up a bit to give us. So now we have something like a uniformed backdrop. Okay. So here we are just trying to go through the slides and then see that everything we are doing here, those of you who use Lightroom, you realize that it's the same thing that's happening. All these things are in Lightroom. So once we are okay with what we've done here, then we can export this image to Photoshop and then go and take off blemishes and all other things. Okay. So basically, this is my workflow. Pick the pictures from the card to my laptop. On my laptop in Capture One, do my raw processing. Then from Capture One, I send the image to Photoshop, do my retouching, and then send it back to Capture One, do my exports, and then send to clients or post online. That's basically what I go through. So I'm going to post the link here. So those of you who want to join this live can join here. As in, if you want to appear on here so that we can have a one-on-one conversation, you will be able to do that. So let me see, where is the there should be a way to. Okay, so someone is asking, what laptop do I use? I'm using a MacBook M1. Okay, I'm using a MacBook M1. I have another MacBook, which is 2017 MacBook. But for this, I've changed it to this one, which is the M1. Can you please share the raw files as well? Yes, as we go on, as I told you guys, this is just the demonstration. So as we go on, whatever raw files I use for the lesson, I'll share those raw files with you guys. So we will have something like a challenge. So you retouch, post, and then tag me in so that we can dedicate a whole session to correcting whatever mistakes you made, or if you need more explanation, we will do that. So yes, I will be sharing raw files. There's another question. How can I get a Capture One setup from you? Okay, so some of these things we will be discussing them in the Telegram group. Okay. PY, what machine do you use? Are you on Windows or MacBook? Let me know so I'll know where to direct you. If you need any software, just mention it in the Telegram group, and then we will be able to help you get that software. I'm trying to get. So keep your questions coming. I'm trying to send a link so that those who want to join. Okay, good. So I'm going to paste the link in here. If you want to join the live, okay, if you want to join the live, just copy and paste this link in your browser and you will be able to join. AWP, what LEBS, LEBS? I don't know what that means. What lens do I have? I have a lot of lenses. I use both Canon and Nikon. I use Sony also, but the Sony is not what I use most. It's for a friend. I take it sometimes for shoots. I use Canon for my videos, the 6D Mark II, and then a 35mm. That's like the lens that's always on the camera. I rent any other lens that I need for the Canon as and when. For the Nikon, I have the Nikon 50mm. I have the 85mm. I have the 24-70, and I have the 70-200. So 4 lenses for Nikon. And then I have a Sony A6000 or so. I have 85, I have 50, then I have the kit lens, and then 45 prime. I have all those things for the Sony. So I used to shoot only Nikon, but at this point, I don't really care about the body. Anybody I get, I'll be able to use it to produce images. So the link I posted in the comment is for if you want to join me here so that your video will also appear on the screen so we can have a one-on-one chat. Let me know so that I will add you. Okay, so if you want to appear on the screen just like my video is appearing, just use the link. Let me pin that link. Is there a way to pin it? No. Okay, let me start it. Okay, I'll start the link. So you can just copy that link and paste it in your browser. You don't need to install anything. Just copy and paste that link and you'll be able to join me here. Now, I love Nikon. Yes, Nikon was like my first love. I really loved Nikon. You know, I started with Nikon. I did my research and found what really worked for me, which is the Nikon. So I started with Nikon D610. Then I went to D750, and that's what I've had for over 6 years. I've been using the D750. I think 7 years or 8 years. That's what I've been using, and I still use it. I use Windows, and all I work with is Photoshop. I'll be glad to get a link to Capture One setup. No problem. Solomon, just if you're in the Telegram group, just state it there. Just ask it in the Telegram group, and I will see how best I can help you to get it. Okay. Okay, PY, I see you backstage here, but your video is not connected. Okay, let me add you and let's see. So PY, I've added you. Let's hear you. All right, there's Jules here also. Let me add Jules. All right, Jules is here. PY, when you're ready, let me know so I add you back. Yo, Jules, what's up?
Yes, boss. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. I'm happy to communicate with you. Yeah.
That's nice. Where are you joining us from?
Zambia.
Zambia. Oh, okay. What time is it there now?
It's 23:31.
Wow, that's like 2 hours.
2 hours difference.
Yeah, because it's 21:31 here.
Oh yeah. So just a quick one, sir. For
Yes.
me, I have this guy. This is a an Nikon D610.
Okay. That's what I started with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So with this 50 mm lens.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah. So what lenses do you advise for mostly for studio work?
For that, there is no direct answer. The certain studios you can use 70 to 200. There are certain studios you can even use 400 lens. Depending on the size, the kind of space you have. If you have enough room, if you have enough space for your studio, you can use any lens at all. But if you're limited, if your space is that small, like for instance, my studio is not that big. So if I'm doing, let's
Oh yeah.
say, portraits or headshots, I'm able to use 70 to 200 or 85. But if I have to do like full, 85 does it for me sometimes, but I have to like come into close to like the makeup room before I'll be able to. I have to open the door and then go out. But when I use 50 or mostly for my studio sessions, I use 24-70. So with that,
Oh
you are
yeah.
able to zoom in, or it gives you either wide or so. If your studio space is very small, you can start with your 50 should be okay to give you full, and then just that using 50 for portraits may not be the best, even though it's okay. But if you want to do like portraits, say from head to waist or knee level, 85
Yes. Yes.
it gives you the compression you need. Okay. But if you're going to be doing like
Yeah.
full length, then if your space is small, 50 should do. I believe most of us are limited by space when it comes to studio. All right.
Oh yeah.
Like me,
Yes.
I live in an apartment and I use my living room as my studio. It's not that big. So I'm limited by space. So I can't use 70 to 200 to do like a full body shot. If I'm doing headshot or portrait, corporate portrait, I use the 70 to 200 or the 85. But if I have to do like a group picture or full, sometimes I go
Yes,
with
yes.
85 and I have to open the door, or I just use 24 to 70. So I just zoom in as and when. Okay,
Oh yeah.
PY says yes. So that's how I do it. So you have to look at your space. Right. I feel 50 is okay for most spaces. Some people have their space very small that they have to use a 35 You see, but 35 is not the best for portraits. It will distort
Yeah.
your subject. You get it.
Okay,
So
can
do
I?
All
I
right.
believe
So
you.
you using the Nikon D750?
Yes, I'm still using the Nikon D750. That's my main camera. Okay, Jules is frozen. PY, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm aware.
Back to the
It's
question
the
I
Nikon.
asked previously concerning the Capture One. I quite
Yes.
remember some years back I was having it and it just got off from the machine, and as of now I don't have it. So I was asking, how can I get access to it if you have it?
You see, the thing is, mostly when we are doing this, they keep listening. So, and most of us use pirated software. So
Yeah,
it won't be advisable discussing the sources of those apps here. So,
sure.
in the Telegram group, if you need any app, you can ask in the Telegram group, and we will take care of it.
Well understood. Well understood. And another thing is, when you were doing the basic with the Capture One, I was
Yes.
hoping maybe at least you can do advanced over there before. Let's say as if we don't have any knowledge in it, or photography. We are all beginners, so that at least we can learn a little bit skills from you, because you being the mentor, we can add up to our skills too. What do you think about that?
Yes. So the purpose of the sessions we'll be having is to bring everybody along. You get it? So because I know we have total beginners here, I know we have people who know nothing about photography. They know there's something like photography and they want to learn it. They have no experience at all. They've not even started. They don't even know what camera to get. We have them here. And then we have people also who know the basics. They know maybe up to the middle level and they want to upgrade. We have them also here. So the session is going to be in a way that will benefit everybody. Everybody will benefit from it, whether you're a beginner, you're an intermediary, or you're an advanced person. Somebody wants to learn maybe just how to do frequency separation. That's an advanced person. We have room for that person. Somebody doesn't even know what frequency separation is. You get it? So the sessions will be done in a way that we will take care of everybody. And then also I will encourage participation, because I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for you guys. So if you guys are able to bring out your needs, then I will be able to address them. If you don't speak up, I will assume that okay, this is what I need to teach, and then I'll go ahead with it. But if you're able to let me know that okay, this is what we are struggling with, so we'll be having like polls in the Telegram group, so that I'll ask a question. Maybe next week, what should our topic be, or what are you struggling with? So based on the topics that people bring up, we'll look at what most people, or I'll put it there that okay, this week we have 3 topics. Which one will you think or do you want us to handle? So based on the number of people who will choose a particular topic, then we will handle it. But at the end of the day, we are going to pull everybody along. It's not going to be aimed at just specific people. Everybody will have to come along. Sometimes we'll do very basics like how to install Capture One, how to do your first catalog. And then sometimes also we'll just go straight to the point, how to use Capture One to do your dodge and burn, your blemish removal, which are like advanced things. You get it? So yes, we'll carry everybody along. All I need is participation. Let's all participate and let's get other people involved. If you are in any photography group, once we come live, you should be able to post the link. Anytime I share the link in the Telegram group, you should be able to post it in maybe your Facebook. If you're in other Facebook groups and people will benefit from this, just post it. If you're in WhatsApp groups, photography WhatsApp groups that people will benefit from it, you just post it, so that, because the more people we have here, the more interactive it will be. You get it?
Sure.
So
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Any more question? I see. Okay, there's nobody backstage. It's just for, so yes, today.
Okay, another suggestion to add up to what you said. What
Okay.
about you giving, maybe let's say within this week, we will be having 3 sections within the week, and you give a topic proud ahead, so that at least maybe for us all to move along, not to be dragging back. You give a topic, and you can also, the individuals will go back and do their own research and have a little basic about it, so that at least we can all get along. Although I know you will take it from scratch, but at least having a fair idea about what you're about to teach that particular day will also help us to also have a good interaction along whilst you're teaching.
Yes, you're right. So as I said, today was random. I've been out of Accra the past 1 week. I was in Asinfosu. I got back just yesterday, and I know I created one group earlier. I was trying to change a setting in. We had about 90 people there. I was
Yeah, I
trying
was
to
part
change.
of that group.
I was trying to change just a setting, so that whatever we discuss, anybody who joins would see that in the previous one it wasn't there. So people who joined don't see what was posted earlier. So I changed that setting, and then the group just disappeared, just like that, like no reason. So I had to go and resend messages and get people. But now we are about
Oh, yeah,
70.
I also received the message. Yeah, I also received it.
Okay. So we are about
Yes, yes.
70 now. And I got back yesterday. I was
72.
like, no, today I need to talk to you guys, so that, because I'm sure people were thinking, it's not going to happen. It's just, something, but it's just that I was a bit caught. So I was like, okay, today, let me just come online and let you guys know that it's something that I have at heart. I love teaching. Okay. And I have my paid classes, and I know not everybody can pay for that. So let me just give those who can't pay the opportunity to learn, hoping that as you learn, you will also be able to teach somebody in the near future. You get it? So we are going to have a specific day. We'll pick either Monday or Friday. So every week we know that at least we have one guaranteed day for lessons.
In
Any
a
other
time frame
one,
to looking at it, do you think Monday to Friday will help? Let me use myself as example.
not Monday to
Apart,
Friday, either Mondays or Fridays.
okay, as I was saying, using myself as example. Apart
Mhm.
from the photography, I also work in a corporate firm.
Okay.
So even today, I close early because of the section. Yes,
Okay.
I was fortunate to close. And looking at the weather in Accra now, today was very bad, so I have to just switch and come to the house early. That helped me to join today. So what if I normally close 9, 10 p.m.? That's
Okay.
the time I get
So
to the. So how are you going to do about that? Or weekend too wouldn't help because of the
I'm
programs
looking
and
at,
stuff.
yes, I'm looking at something that would benefit majority. I understand that a specific time won't necessarily benefit all of us. So we'll have to compromise and look at a time. So that's why the first thing when you join the group, if you noticed, was I put a poll there for people to let me know their time zones. Most people did
Yes,
not
yes.
take that. That was for me to know what time would be best for this, because it won't make sense if a lot of people are on +2 And then I will schedule the class at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. plus 2, that is 11 p.m. somewhere. Somebody needs to go to bed. There are even people who are on plus 4, which is 9 p.m. here is 1 a.m. at their place. They won't be able to follow. You get it? So that's why I needed to know how many people. And though the few people who took it, I think the highest was plus the highest was GMT, which is our normal time. Followed by I think plus 2, and then there were 2 or 3 people with plus 4. You see, and I understand we won't be able to satisfy everybody at the same time, but and at the same time we will have this recording online, so those who missed it can go back to it and then do that. Myself, aside photography, I do CCTV, and then I play tennis as well. So most of the time, I'm either on the tennis court or I'm in town doing something, or I'm even teaching somebody one-on-one private lessons. You get it? But because of my love for teaching, I have decided to at least keep one day open per week to do this with you guys. So as I said in the beginning, the first few lessons, the reception will determine if it's something I will continue or not. Because it won't make sense if I dedicate my evening to teaching. We come here and then it's just 2 or 3 people. It won't really, then I want to have like a whole class so that everybody will benefit from what. If it's about just putting out information there, I'll just record a video, post it on my YouTube, you go and watch it. But I want us to have the connection for you to see that it's not just about somebody doing a tutorial and then posting it, go and watch it, whether you understand it or not, they don't care. I want to be able to teach and then interact with people, get to know whether they are understanding what I'm doing. If they have specific questions, most of the time you watch videos, like something just happens, you can rewind and play more than 10 times, you will still not understand it. You want to ask like a real person, what did you do? How did you, oh, there's this thing you did, can you do it again? And then, or the way you explain it, I didn't get it, so explain it in a different way. You get it? That is the kind of connection I want us. I want us to have like the human part of it, not just a robot. A video was uploaded and just go watch it. You see, so the participation level will determine if it's something I would want to continue with or not. Today it's impromptu. As you said, you just got back from work, so it's impromptu. I just wanted you guys to know that yes, it is happening. It's not something that I just posted and that's it. It's happening. So within the week, we will decide when, and the time also. We can. I know during the day, most people will be at work, so it's mostly in the
Okay.
yeah, and mostly also I play tennis in the evenings from 4 p.m. to like 8 p.m. You get it? So by the time I get home, freshen up, eat, and all that, it will be after 10 p.m. You see? But sacrificing one day to do this for you guys is no big deal for me. I can decide to just cut tennis off just for one day in the week to be here for you guys. Today I was supposed to go play tennis, but I said when I go to the court, we play sometimes to 10 p.m. See, so I we will discuss it in the group and then see. Yes, 70 people. Each person will have their own time that they want to be present. And
That's the
unfortunately,
problem.
yes, we can't keep all that. So when I ask the questions, I want maximum participation. If most people participate, then I'll be able to, find a suitable timing for all of us. Even if we can't make it, let's say I make it a session is an hour or two. Let's say I make it an hour, and I know that okay, most people said they'll be online at 8 p.m. And then the second group of people said, well, they'll be online at 9. Okay, I can decide. Okay, if between 8 and 9, it's going to be 2 hours. Okay, so this session I'll sacrifice 2 hours instead of just 1 hour. I'll sacrifice 2 hours and then do from 8 to 10 so that those who can join early at 8 will join, We'll finish with them quick. Then, as we are getting done, those who will join at 9 will also be joining. Then we will take over from there as well. You get it?
Okay.
Because I want it to benefit a lot of people. And knowing at the same time also, we will not, it's not like Jollof. It's only Jollof that is liked by everybody. Only Jollof can satisfy everybody, but human beings cannot satisfy everybody at the same time. So we will try our best to include everybody.
Sure, sure, sure.
So in the Telegram group, let's be active. For now, I have left everything open. Eventually, I'll add restrictions, especially with links. Somebody already, I think the phone got hacked or something. They started posting nonsense there, so I took that person off. I would set
Yeah.
up a robot. It's called Rose. It will do all those things automatically. You can't send links. You can't post certain things. It has to be, it's a photography thing. So anything that doesn't relate to photography shouldn't be there. You get it? Because we are all there for a purpose. I don't want a situation where somebody goes off for an hour and comes back and there are 1,000 messages. They go through the 1,000 messages and nothing related to photography. I don't want that. I want when people come and they see 200 messages, they know that if I go through the 200 messages, I will learn something. You get it? I
Sure.
want the group to be impactful. So I'm going to restrict a lot of things. We can post pictures and ask for um, criticism and all that. But if it has to do with just two people having a conversation there about something that doesn't relate to photography, and then I will be adding admins as well. I can't do this all alone. So I'll add admins. When I'm asleep, I'm sure there are other people who are awake. So they will keep watching over. The group is for all of us. So we just have to keep it as a same group for all of us so that we'll all benefit. So along the way, I'll see those who are very active, then I'll add them as administrators. So anybody at all, when you see something going wrong, you can just take care of it.
Yeah, which is much better, which is okay.
Yeah, that's way. But it's not like I'll be the only person to take decisions there. No, it's for all of us. If you see something going wrong, you can arrest the person. If another person also sees something going wrong, they can also take care of that person.
Yeah, it's well understood.
Yeah. So I think for now, it since some of us have work tomorrow and all that, it is safe to say we can end tonight's session. It was just to let you guys know everything is set.
Oh, I
Okay.
really love at least it's a piloting. So maybe let's say uh, today is Wednesday, right? So the piloting
Yes.
can be within the whole of this week to see the active and you can make your decision as you said. So if it
Yes.
doesn't go on well and we want to do it individually to ask previous suggestion, who wants to join, then you see to it. Maybe the amount can be look into it and consider
Yes.
everyone depending on the country you're coming from.
Exactly. So it's just like I have a master class, a retouching master class on this coming Monday.
Okay.
You get it? So normally, if I'm doing just one-on-one, one session, which is 2 hours, is about 500 cities. That's for one session. Okay. And now I'm doing a master class, and I'm taking just 10 people. So it's going to be more like one-on-one. But this time there are 10 of us sitting there. And it's from morning 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's like the whole day. So I'm going to have time to attend to each person one-on-one level. It's not going to be like all these workshops that you go and the person sits there, talks, teaches, takes you through things, and then you go home and go and practice. No, this one we are doing everything there. The raw files that I'm editing live, you also have them. So I'll use like 2 hours to demonstrate, go through everything you need to know. Then about another 2 hours, you are going to do what you saw me do right there. And I'll go around. I'll sit by you. If there's something you don't understand, I'll sit by you. We'll do it. And the thing is, what one person may not understand, there may be other people who also don't understand the same thing, but they won't know how to present it. So we'll go each person, we'll look at what problem you're going through and we'll solve it. So with something like that, instead of one person paying 500 cities for just 2 hours. Now I'm saying, okay, let's make it 10 of us. You pay the same thing, but now you're getting the whole day, which I believe is like awesome. Plus, this particular workshop, I don't know if I think you in Ghana, you know this guy, Chocolate Shorted.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
Yes, yes.
he'll be on there to teach something different, branding, and then how to like the business aspect of photography. Is going to teach them. Most people lack that, the business aspect. They
Mm.
think about ah, how to get the best camera to shoot, get your images nice, how to retouch, get better. But the thing is, no matter how skillful you are, if you are not able to convert that skill to make money, you are nothing. You won't be able to book clients. You have all the skills, but you're not able to book clients. Is that what we want? No, we want to make money. And at the same time, you see some people, you see the pictures they are producing. You ask yourself, what kind of nasty picture is it that those people are getting booked every day because they know the business aspect of photography? So he's going to talk
See,
about the business
most people
aspect.
don't know that photography goes along with psychology. Most people don't know because you are dealing with human beings. You need to study them very well. Each and
Exactly.
every day, there are new things and new reactions. So you need to study them and go along because you can see someone, let's say, uh, party A, and charge the person maybe $10, party B $5, and someone will be behind and ask, why is this, you are doing the same thing, the same event for these people but different prices, depend on the communication, how everything went through. You can see that,
Yeah,
oh, Aqua there, Charlie, let me dupe the person, and you go in for higher pricing for the person, but this person to let me be kind because at the end I'll be getting different gig from there. So it depends. You have to read through the person's mind and see where the person is coming from. If the person is a good person to work with, you wouldn't find any stress. Because me, for instance, I quite remember I had a gig to handle, and looking at the conversation from onset, I got to realize that it would be a stressful thing and the amount involved wasn't that good. And I let it go and I contacted a friend and he was like, yo, I'm in for it. And he went in, but later on he called me, Charlie, I can't edit all. So can you come in? I said no. I said no. Because I had the first interaction with them and I know how things went. And I said no.
exactly.
So I
So
think
yes,
this thing, if you bring it on board with our teachings, I think it will also be a plus. And wherever we stand or anything or ours, I don't think we might not mention your name that you being the mentor of it. And even I think that will be a blessing. And some of us may also call you in case of we have a broad program and we can't handle and we need more guidelines or more assist. You can be the head of it,
that's
of
true.
the production.
That's true. And it won't be just me. From time to time, we will have other industry players coming on board to host this. As I said, I used to do this a lot just after the
Oh yeah, I've
lockdown.
been following you for quite time now.
After the lockdown, we were doing this every evening. It was like an every evening thing. But Charlie, I got worn out and I just had to put it on hold. Now I want to do it for like a specific group of people. Okay, before it was just me going live and people would join from other places. Yes, those people can still join, but now I want to concentrate more on the people in the Telegram group. So most of the things we are going to be talking about, we'll look at the people in the group first. Any other person who joins from anywhere, no problem. But the members of the group, it's more like my VIP section where I have people I can relate with. You get it? So I'll deal with them separately before, I'll give you all the best treatments before anybody who joins, who sees it online and comes. Yes, you're welcome. But then if you're part of the community, you get like, preferential treatment. So anybody watching, we'll be leaving soon, but if you just joined and you want to be part of us, you can just use the link I posted to join so that So we can join. Let me see. Jules, are you still here? If you're still here and you're in the Telegram group, just send me a message there, okay? All right, so I think it's safe now. It's 10 o'clock here. So
Yeah.
since I think Jules just got back. Okay, Jules, welcome back. If Jules, you're in the Telegram group, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you can just message me there. And then
All right, no problem. Okay.
yes, so I think it's safe to close for tonight. So those of you who have work tomorrow can get ready for work.
So
And
No,
when is
thank you
our
so much
next
for your time.
meeting?
we'll interact in the WhatsApp group tomorrow. I think I will. My rounds are all around, so if I'm able to come back early, like I posted it today in the group. I'll post it in the group, so we can. This week is going to be more relaxed, open. Then next week we start whatever has to be done. And as I said, those of you who are in other photography groups, when the link is posted, you can just share it in those groups. So we have people coming on board. The more we are, the better. So we get to learn from each person. You never know. You can post it in a group. Somebody from that group will be like, oh, I can also teach. Then now it won't be just me. I can set up the live stream. That person will host whilst I'm not there, and we can still move on. So if I'm teaching maybe only on Mondays, somebody else will be teaching on maybe Tuesdays or any other day that the person will be free. So it doesn't have to be just me. That's how I want it to be. Like I want it to be open. So anybody at all who has the expertise can just come on board and then teach us. Okay, so just share the link. You just come across somebody who's like, I like what you guys are doing. I want to help, and you know we'll be able to move on. So, Jules, were you saying something? I think Jules is frozen.
Yeah, I think
Okay, Jules is frozen. So, BY, I think we can. Those of you joining, we are just about rounding up. We are closing. You came to close us. So if you are not in the Telegram group, just send me a message, comment under any of my videos on YouTube, and I would find you and send you the link so that you will join. I'm trying to make the Telegram group open, but if you open it up, all these farmers will start joining and be sending these crypto things and all that. That's why I'm keeping it as a private group. Even the link, once I get up to 100 people, I'll kill it and then create a new link so that people, all these robots will not be able to be joining and all that. Aside that, if I get a chance tomorrow, I will come back here. But then whatever it is, we'll discuss it in the Telegram group. So thank you guys for joining, and we will continue tomorrow.
Thank you too.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
If you are now joining, we have closed. We'll continue tomorrow. Good night, everyone.